All right, Shalom. I'm just doing part two. Honestly, I shouldn't have cut off, man. I deleted a big, lengthy, video that I had. So, Lord willing, it goes smooth and go through. I've been having kind of troubles with my technical difficulties lately. But it's all good though. The Lord sees everything. So I'm just I don't know exactly where I left off at what I was saying. So I'm gonna just read verse 6 again, and um I'm just going back on my notes. First John chapter 4 and verse 6. We are of God. Shit, I should have left it alone. Damn. Stay still. Stay still. Cool. That's cool. All right. First John chapter 4 and verse 6. We are of God, thy power, Yahweh Bashem Shai. He that knoweth thy power, Yahweh Bashem Shai, heareth us. He that is not of God, Yahweh Bashem Shai, heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Yeah, man, that's right, man. So if you can't get with Yahweh Bashem Shai, we understand that you in the spirit of error. And more than likely, you're not part of the elect, and the Lord's going to do away with you and delete you, man. Okay? you know. And hey, the blood's off our hands, man. We told you the truth. We letting you know we in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai. We're not doing this for our own vain reasons. Okay, strictly out of fear, and because it's a commandment, and because we love doing it. Okay, until the Lord cleaves the roof of our mouths, like I said before. Okay, so boom. You know, okay. Now I'm gonna get Ecclesiastes. I'll put the Ecclesiastes my next precept. Cause I believe in the beginning I was saying I can't remember exactly what I was saying, so I'll just say this because I know I didn't say this. Well, Slacky, that's a whole other thing I want to say. It's like I got a lot on my mind. But Esau Edom, like I was saying in part one, do as I will, being that Bacchus spirit, telling these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans is okay. That's why they give you also entertainment, give them bread and circus, and they should never revolt. In the days, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, and the revolt goes into standing up, against who? Esau Edom, but Esau, I don't know if you heard that, but the phone went off. The phone went off on that. Call Allah Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. And give them bread and circus, and they should never revolt. That's right, man. That's why the Lord is gonna kill the majority of our people, because that bread and circus and that conveniency, okay, whatever you want to say, this wicked ass world, they all caught up in it, man, entangled with it, okay, until Esau snatch it from them, okay, and they gonna desperately want it back, and they gonna take that seed, man, okay. That's why I was saying in part one, I don't know if I finished saying it, the hopeful elect is mentally departed from America, man. Okay, and that's the other reason why we do these lessons too, to tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, you better be mentally departed from America, man, or departing, okay. But us, we already departed, man. Shit, honestly, man, when the battle right now, man, and struggle is motherfucking money and the job. When they take that shit away, man, we relying on nothing but faith more than ever, man. I can't wait. I'll just say, I'm just saying that, out loud, man. Anyways, let me just continue. Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 11, and it reads, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. And if I got this in part one, Salaki, I don't remember getting it. Okay, yeah, man. Do as I will. A bitch be on OnlyFans making millions, making cash, getting big ass houses. Okay, but it's all how she doing them things? How is she getting them things? By a wicked way. Okay, doing wicked deeds, sin upon sin, which equals to iniquity, which iniquity equals to death. Will Esau Edom tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans that? No, the men in the Lord will though. You want to keep on living a wicked life? There's consequences to living a wicked life, man. Okay, and you wasting your time at the end of the day, because you could read in I believe is I want to say it's in Psalms. But basically it goes into everything that you fucking dumbass people love and put your trust in so much, these carnal things, you can't take it with you when you perish. So what's the best thing to do on this planet Earth, which is the whole duty of you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, starting for you men, is to serve Yahweh Bashim Shai. That's the whole point of us being down on this earth, to suffer and serve Yahweh Bashim Shai. But the majority of people are not going to serve Yahweh Bashim Shai because they're blinded by the God of this world, by the pleasures, by the flesh. Okay, and it's all because of the God of this world. Okay, Esau, bitch ass Edom, man. Hoe ass Edom, man. And yes, he is a bitch and he's a hoe. Okay, because the scripture says he cast away his Lord behind him. Okay, and you and Yahweh Shai said this about you fucking niggas, man. Okay, you are your father, the daddy, the devil, man. And basically, the Lord is saying you do the same things, the same you move like Esau, man. Okay, to you wicked Jakes, man. Okay, and the Lord not dealing with that, man. Verse 12, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear thy power, Yahweh Shema Shai, which fear before him. Yeah, man, it's going to be well with the ones that fear Yahweh Shema Shai. And it's going to show, the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to show by their actions with the elect. You know, the men of the Lord, the mouthpiece of the Lord is going to tell the hopeful elect, don't get more tattoos. Or don't get no tattoos at all if they don't got no tattoos. And the elect going to be like, okay, you know, they're going to, you know, the sheep hear Yahweh Shema Shai voice, whether he go it, man. You know, they gonna understand that's the Lord, man. They gonna look at the individual and be like, that's just the man. No, that's the Lord speaking through that man. That's the way the hopeful elect is, man. And that's how you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, Native Americans should be operating and thinking, man. But if you're not operating and thinking like that, more likely you're not part of the elect, man. You know, it's bigger than the man. You know, the shield, you want to say, man. It's what's inside that man and what the man is saying. Okay, all right. You know, and it's starting from Pastahar on down, Great Millstone, man. Those are the true spiritual fathers to you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, to get and know how to serve Yahweh Shema Shai the correct way. Okay, you know, the scripture says there's no effeminate that's going to enter to the kingdom of heaven, man. This place wants men to be effeminate. I heard a song, it was an old song. I'm like, damn, this bitch really said that. Nicki Minaj. She basically said, no, I can see that I can see that you're something with your feminine side, talking about a man, and that's like, it's cool. That's the world we live in, though. You know, there's nothing wrong with a man being tapped in with his feminine side. Get your motherfucking ass out of here with that shit, man. You know, our women, you know, the women we deal with, that's our little soft side, man. Okay, whatever you want to say. Us men, we ain't supposed to be fucking effeminate, man. You know, but that's the world. The world teaches you that, man. They got drags teaching our children. Okay, they protecting drags and shit. They protecting the moles and shit. You know, but men, toxic masculinity. This place is wicked, man. Okay, if you don't think this place is wicked, you're a wicked individual too. And you're gonna fucking die with this wicked place, man. And you a motherfucking mo if you a man that don't think that this place is off and wicked, man. Straight up, man. Okay. Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 13. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feared not before thy power. Yeah, man. You know, that's why the scripture says, the same must learn after death by pain. Like Apostle Gabar says, Lord, when I say it right, if words won't teach our people and make our people move correctly, adversity will.